good afternoon. Is it afternoon or evening? No, it's afternoon. And welcome. I made a video the other day, and it was just 15 minutes, and it wouldn't upload. They kept saying no, it was too long. But I've seen videos that are longer. Anyways, whatever. I have to figure that out. There was a few things I spoke about on the video about Raw and 20th anniversary, and I've seen quite a few videos going around from different people about how unhappy they were with Raw and how they felt it should have went instead of how it did. I agree and I disagree. I mean, they did say that they had pulled back on the whole Legends thing, bringing them back and stuff, so I wasn't too kind of excited knowing that there wasn't going to be a lot of people there. I mean, we've already had Flair this year so far, so yeah, it's great to see him back, but I totally thought he was on something, just this constant woo woo. He's crazy. Well, he's fond of the old drinks though, you know. He could have been pissed or whatever. I did think that segment was okay. I much prefer Miz as a face than a heel. I think it suits his personality more. You can tell he's much more comfortable, and he doesn't kiss ass, which is something else that I like about him as a face. So I liked that segment. Didn't harm anybody. It wasn't too bad. So that's that really. Another thing I really enjoyed was the steel cage match. I know that Roxy said on her video that it should have been main event. It should have been. It was set up to be main event. So why wasn't it? You know, and I'm surprised it wasn't because it was Cena. So, you know how they love Cena. And unfortunately, Cena did the win and just wouldn't put Dolph over, which is getting really boring now. So, yeah. I said in my previous video that I couldn't upload, that I was really kind of pissed off about that, and that's still how I feel. I felt that Ziggler should have won. Even with the interference, he still looked like a superstar. He sells so well. He's brilliant. Another thing that I kind of really enjoyed was the snapbacks to the old Raw. Kind of a look over the last 20 years, and it's so funny because they showed Stone Cold so much, they showed Jericho so much, and I was just like, yes, I love this. Fangirling in my chair at like 2 a.m. But no, it's such a pity. It really is such a pity that it's changed so much, and I know that it has to, and I get all that crap. I know it's PG era, blah blah blah. But I kind of, yeah, I don't know. I look back at all the old matches and segments and stuff, and I get like all happy, and yeah, it ain't the same. Excuse me, my one yawn. I yawn at least once in a video. I'm gonna put this to black and white because I'm just, yeah. I have to say, The Rock closing, I actually didn't think that they were going to bring him out because it had gone so long. It was like nearly 3 hours and they still had no real sign of The Rock. But obviously they push over, so that's whatever. But look, he's a funny guy. He's a good looking guy. He used to be a great wrestler. He's just so now. I don't think he's that bad a singer actually. Maybe new profession. I really enjoy when he's like that, when he's on the ball and he's funny and stuff, but it's against Punk, so it's just totally irrelevant. This is a different ball game to John Cena and everybody else. This is CM Punk you're going up against. It's not just some other jabroni. Oh God. Please, why did I say that? I'm sorry to myself. I said this in a different video I uploaded. He doesn't seem to want to take it seriously, and I think that might kind of work against him in some ways. But I know that Roxy pointed out in her video that the brawl didn't really seem like a brawl. Do you know what? That was the one part that got me excited for the match. The fact that, Punk just handed his title to Heyman and like ran after him and stuff. Like, it was hard to see who kind of went after who, but it was a little bit exciting, and it was a good way to end such a mediocre Raw. I'm kind of going into like SmackDown and Raw next week, kind of wondering what's gonna happen. So I suppose that's a good thing, but then everybody's different. Everyone has their own opinion, and you kind of just have to respect that. I find it hard on Twitter sometimes when I see all these girls who are just like, they have these Twitter accounts where they're role playing Punk or Rollins or whoever else that they love, and like one girl accused me of excuse me, intro. One girl accused me of being a throwaway WWE fan. Now, it really irritated me. I've been a fan since I was about 5. I'm 29. I was 9 when Raw started. 9. Can you imagine? I've been to see it twice. I've seen Randy Savage. I've seen Hulk. I've seen Hitman Hart. Undertaker when he was like in his prime. I've seen all the oldies. Ultimate Warrior, Tatanka. Tatanka, my sister's favourite. It just irritates me that these little fucking pissy 15-year-olds think that they can tell you what you are as a fan, and like most of these people would never have known about like Rollins or Ambrose. I wouldn't know too much about Ambrose as such. I was kind of watching them on some indie shows before, but I would know more about Rollins. I don't know too much about Reigns at all. You'll have to excuse my throat, sorry. I know that he did play football before, and he's kind of distant related to The Rock and Rikishi and stuff like that. I don't have an absolute invested love for Reigns. I think he's fantastic and he'll be great in his own. Like, I actually think he's the odd one out in the Shield, but I can admire him. So yeah, like I've seen Rollins when he was on the Florida wrestling and stuff like that. So it just pisses me off that these little bitches can make you feel a bit stupid sometimes. But then I'm even worse to let them. But yeah. It's my wrestling mug. It's really old and it has Cena, Batista on it, Randy Orton, and he actually looks like Del Rio a little bit, I think. And Undertaker as well. I want to wrap this up in a few seconds, and it will release next 4 minutes. I'm expecting big things from the next week of programs at wrestling. I'm expecting it to be out of the park, brilliant, which it probably won't be, but we'll have to kind of watch. I noticed on Twitter last night that TNA is becoming a little bit more kind of popular with some wrestling fans that I would tweet to during Raw. Do you know what? I don't see the harm in watching another company. It's definitely interesting to compare. It's obviously TNA just had last night was the Bully Brooke wedding, and then it was revealed that Taz was in Ace and Eights and stopped the wedding, and the rest of them came down, and it was good because I had seen someone said I think Taz might have something to do with it, but I didn't think that he would. So then when he was like kind of interjecting and took the thing off and showed the waistcoat, I was just like, that's just so good, because nobody had a clue. I don't know what's going to happen with Hardy because he can't travel overseas, so will he lose his belt to Christopher Daniels? Will Aries and Bobby become a new tag team? It's kind of got me a little bit excited to watch TNA, and yeah, I don't think it'll never be WWE to me. I'm obsessed with, that's my life. My life is WWE. But it's kind of nice to maybe sometimes take a breather from it. But gonna wrap this up now. I hope everyone is safe and warm, because I know here in Ireland it is torrential rain. I swear it's crazy. Gale force winds, but in Wales it's snowing. Mother Nature has gone mad. I hope my sister isn't stuck where she's working, because I know that she's not so close to the city. And yeah, if anyone has any questions or comments, I will put my Twitter handle. I want to shout out to Danny and Tim and other people that I kind of follow and stuff on Twitter and talk to quite a lot. So I'm trying to, I really feel like I rushed this video, and I'm sorry, it's crap, I'm sorry. Have a great day.